Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Auzubillahi minash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. In last time episode, I was so injured in this country. So many enemies tried to kill me with the help of India, and my situation was very bad in last episode. So two army men of Saudi army, they are soldiers, not even officers. They give their whole land, all home, everything to a resource, and somehow they bring me in Saudi Arabia from this country, and in a village that was, and they left me alone, embraced, handshake, and went out to different place. They started a new life from the beginning again, as they gave their everything. And thus I went to mosque in that locality, and he started to pray salat, and so all was thinking where from this man has come, and talking and even asking me. So I answered their every question, and suddenly a woman came and gave salam, gave food, and took me in her home. I seated with her father and him to eat, but that man was so confused and saying a lot of disgusting things. And suddenly I remembered something. As looking outside, I looked someone, and I went out from that home. And after some steps, I found a known landlord's home that I know. Before so many time episode, I stayed in that landlord's home. I went in village, in his farms, all I remembered. So I entered in a home, and I found her little daughter, who was a student at that time when I know them first, and now is a doctor and female doctor. So I gave salam and looked his father, and he started to talk, and they could not recognize, but emphatically I put emphasis on my talk and said how I know them, and they believed, and that kept me in their home. And the doctor woman looked, there was a spot in my right hand for accident, and other spot and disease. She all checked, and I understood. And thus that landlords wants to make relation and gave his everything on my name, so that I will look after his whole farm, whole land, all gardens, all ponds, fish ponds, etc. And they had a horse farm also, and huge ownership of land, of farms, and farms after farms. And thus, and that woman doctor started to make my treatment. He removed somehow, even she has operation apparatus, and she made operation with that spot of right hand, and that spot was removed. She resolved my skin disease, my teeth, my eyes, and everything she checked up, and regular medicine she used to feed, sleeping tablets, and just loaf and jelly and egg that has no yellow part, just to eat. And thus 15 days passed, I became completely out of disease. Like a clinic she served. And when I became alright, she gave me a white horse as gift from her horse farm, and she told how to use that horse by those cowboy like people there. And thus, so she gave me a lot of Islamic songs, text, and to sing. She gave me a new laptop from her father, new mobile set, so I used. And thus, even I used to make video shoot by video camera in field near that home, and I used to ride on horse. I was very good in horse riding. So fast I could run with horse, and when horse is running, I can stand on the back of horse straight and can jump. And this unbelievable matter attracted everyone of that village and understood only Imam Mahdi ﷺ can do this, not else. I buy the sword, they give me cloth, all type. So they made video shoot, I sing song after those, and all video file I made by laptop. Even she did not wanted to pressure on my mind, just audio and video they took and used to give a freelancer to edit. And thus I was passing time. And one day that landlord wants to leave home and wants to go in Masjid al-Nabi to teach Salat there, because Salat, everyone was making wrong in Salat, and he told to manage hotel facility for lifetime. So I booked a hotel for 30 years or more and sent him there for Salat. He was like father to me. Then I started to control all farms and selling animals, cutting dates, everything. Every work I was working accurate, and thus I win their heart. When I started feast in a week in Masjid al-Nabi, of 10 lakh people used to eat. Item was a large piece of meat biryani, a large piece of date, and milk, juice, and water bottle. And thus I used to feed 10 lakh people. And at first, this feast was paid from the landlords and his daughters. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.